Oh man, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a wonderful day it is.
It really is like
Whoa,
really nice.
what the hell? Where did you come from?
Oh, oh,
I
oh.
sure hope this is working and that I'm looking the right way that I think I'm looking.
I hope so. Cause wait, I'm looking. I'm talking to you this way, which
You're
way?
yep.
This
Well,
way.
that's the way. So I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay. So,
sure.
oh, you flip
Oh,
flopped it.
yep.
Wait, I was gonna say, whoa, hang on. I think you were going the wrong way, buddy.
Uh-oh. Whatever.
Anyways,
Hello everyone.
hey guys,
Welcome to another episode of PhD.
how are you guys doing today?
How's it going?
I'd say ranking today on like how I feel. I'm at like a 4 out of 10. But I'm ready to deliver the energy of a 10 out of 10 episode right now because honestly, PhD, sorry, I just smacked the mic. Favorite time of the week,
Favorite.
honestly. It goes hard. It goes
Only
hard.
thing that tops this is when I get to take to sleep. I love
True.
sleep.
I can't, yeah. I will say, other than PhD, the weekend.
Oh, that's
But that's
true.
only while we're grinding our life out as peons
Mhm.
in the classic 9 to 5, except we don't work 9 to 5, so but you know what I mean. It's an allegory.
Yes,
Anyways, we're getting off track.
not the point.
Number 12?
This is
number
number
12?
12. This is
So
the 12th episode.
if you only listen to the one episode once a month, which if you're doing that, come on, dude.
If you're
Once
doing
a
that,
month,
you're going to fail our class.
yeah, you're gonna fail class.
You're going to fail class, and you should feel bad.
Once a month, not enough to learn anything. But you could spread us out over an entire month now.
That's true.
Wait, no, an entire
entire
year. That's what I
year.
meant. That's what I meant. Entire year.
If you watch this
Thank you.
once a month, you'll get a full year's experience
Mhm.
of PhD.
Yep.
Even though this course is technically should be 4 years long if
Yep.
we're going for a real PhD.
Yep.
And or
I think it's like 6 actually.
yeah, I don't know. I
Because
don't know how
don't you?
long
I
a
think
doctorate
you.
is.
Oh, sorry, big yawn. I'm pretty sure you gotta have like an undergrad degree and then you get your PhD.
Point being, you're not going to learn anything if you're
Yep.
only showing up as little as you are.
Exactly. So get your shit together. Oh, sorry. Not trying to swear too early. Get your poop
I
together.
am.
Get your poodoo together.
Get your gosh darnin you know,
You get the point.
you get the point.
Anyways, placeholder.
Yes, Mr. DK.
What are we talking about today?
Today, folks, despite my touching grass, as you can see all around me,
Yep.
we will be talking about a simpler time.
Simpler.
A time, in fact,
Mhm.
of a good childhood that we all used to enjoy.
I guess. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Today, folks, we are talking about technology.
And even more than that, I could say this is like a little history lesson. Even that we're taking a course. We're taking a
Mhm.
ride through history.
We're taking a ride through history, and I'd like to think our history, and most importantly, your history.
Mm-hmm. And so, just before we kind of get diving into it, quick side note, because this is what kind of made me think about this. So last night, I was at a local establishment called the Craftcade. Because we basically dox ourselves so many times at this point. Who cares?
You know where we live.
You can figure it out probably. So
See,
there
that
you go.
should be our midterm.
Yeah, true. Oh, God. Where do we live? And then they have to give us our exact geolocation too.
Yeah.
Like not like a street, like longitude and latitude.
You get extra points if you come up to the street and shake our hands.
Well, maybe not. Maybe
Oh.
not. Maybe don't do
you
that.
can shake mine because I'm even harder to find.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? I can't fucking believe
Speak
that.
of the devil. That's actually crazy. You're hard to find, and then you literally get doxxed
Wow.
by your dude.
Thanks, Dropbox.
I'm not
for
even
doing
joking.
that.
I'm not joking. Your computer has to be listening to you because that was actually like way too insane of timing.
That was diabolical. What the hell was that about? Okay, whatever. Well, we're recording this at a time. We usually try to record earlier in the week so we can get it out on time.
We haven't done that for the last couple weeks, though.
That's true.
We've been kind of lacking on that front just because I think we've low-key just been tired grinding out other stuff.
We've been, yes.
And just trying to chillax before getting into the full, because I don't know about you, placeholder.
Mhm.
We are getting so off track.
Yes.
But what I want to say is I feel like this time of like August, kind of September through like April, those feel like my most productive months. Because I feel like I'm just not productive in the summertime because I'm just like, dude, it's the summer. I don't want to be doing anything right now.
Yep, I think these past. I can't believe we're already halfway through August.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This John has been flying, bro. This
Mhm.
John has been flying like straight
See,
up.
July felt like it took forever, and that
It
was
did.
when I took the time off. But now we're flying by, and I have literally. I mean, I have a video that's finally coming out after a month. It was supposed to come out last week. Then I was like, you know what?
Push back.
Yeah. Well, I took a big old nap, and by a big old nap, I meant push it back. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's again not the point. The point is, we're back on our grind. At least we're trying to be.
Yeah, we were kind of in like a busy season at work, and so we kind of got cooked there. So we are trying to launch more content. We're gonna maybe start to having live streams.
That's right.
Sorry if I'm a little bit frazzled. My head is kind of cooked for some reason. So if I don't make sense at some points, I promise. Well, I actually don't promise. I might be dying, but hopefully not.
And don't come asking me because I barely understand what's happening right in front of my face.
Exactly. But the Craftcade.
That's right.
We were there. And before my friend took over the TVs because he connected his phone as a remote.
Oh boy.
I'll have a little side story about that later.
Modern technologies.
But literally, they had like this I don't know if it was like a YouTube video or like what it was, but it was like a video, and it was showing from like the first Mario to like the newest Mario, and it was like every single like Mario, and it would show like the year, and then it would have like gameplay, and it's like, dude, Mario has really come so far. Like every single game is like low-key so different. Like there's not really like two Marios that are the same.
And yet they still hold the simple concept of just running, I guess.
Running and jumping.
Running and jumping. It's still a platformer, classic platformer.
I would say, what is your like favorite Mario platformer that you played? It can be any console from any age.
I will always hold, and I'm sure anybody in my age range will agree that the DS Super Mario Bros. 2, I think it is. I think.
Or you mean the new Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros.
Where you could play like the little bomb mini game.
Yep.
And
you became Big Mario.
Yep, Big Mario. That game went crazy hard. I like that game.
I will say that's a top contender, just because like I feel like everyone, like you said, like everyone in our age range, you either had a DS, a PSP, or in some cases both, or you wish you had one.
That's right.
Like there was
some freak
there was no in between. Like because honestly, I mean, I don't want to like. I'm not poor shaming anyone because if you didn't have one, that's not what I'm trying to say.
I will be.
But luckily,
poor.
But luckily, Nintendo made the DS like so cheap that like, because I think it was only like 100, 200, which like, yeah, $200 is expensive. But dude, when you're talking about a video game console, $200 is really like, it's not that much. Like for a whole ass like entertainment system that you can have with you at all times, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the magic. But I'll say, I think it's either that one or Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy was like, because like, you know, like Super Mario Odyssey, I feel like Super Mario Galaxy did what Super Mario Odyssey did just so many years earlier. Because like you had like the spring plant where you could like become like a fucking, you know, the fucking spring dude.
Plus the setting is just so much cooler.
It was, dude. It like, and you could become like the goat. Like there was like the ghost fruit that you could eat and like the beef fruit.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, like it basically did. If you think about it, it's like Mario Odyssey light. If not, like I mean. You literally are going to like a bunch of different universes and anything like that.
I actually do have an interesting one, and I actually feel like this isn't even that good of a Mario game. But at the time, it was like, I feel like it was revolutionary because it was super cool. But I think it was Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS.
Yep. Okay. We were talking because that was like one of the ones that came up on the screen, and I was like, actually, I forgot how good that game is. That's on my like replay list. on my 3DS because part of the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because I've been getting into vintage tech.
Oh wait, we haven't said it yet. What we were gonna do, but that's a perfect bridge.
True.
Today we're talking about vintage technology.
Yep. So,
and to be clear, by vintage we're using a loose definition. Vintage
Yep.
to us and beyond.
I mean, like honestly, yeah, because the so the 3DS came out, I think, in like 2011 or 2010 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like 14 years old. So that's already like over half my age. So I feel like if it's over half my age, that's be considered vintage to me. You know what I mean?
Wait, holy crap! Never read the definition of vintage before. Do you want to read this for us?
Wait. Hang on. I feel like that doesn't work for what we're talking about. Click show more. Let's see if there's more. Here we go. Wait. Huh?
Vintage.
Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, that literally like made me jump. I'm not gonna lie. I actually just you guys just like are gonna see that. I actually just tweaked out for a
freaked
second.
out at vintage.
Okay, so I'm gonna read
Wait,
this
what?
one because this doesn't really make sense. Maybe look up vintage like not wine
Vintage. I feel like if I look up technology, I'm just gonna get
definition.
yeah. Here we go. Nope. Fuck it. Why not?
Just look up like the definition of vintage in guys. This is
You know what?
I don't know how this is working.
We're learning something new today.
The year or place in which wine, especially wine of high quality, was produced.
Now take vintage technology instead of wine.
Yes.
We're talking about technology.
Exactly.
You know what we mean by vintage.
It's the year in which the technology, specifically technology of high quality, was produced.
Yeah.
There we go. So I've been getting, I modded my 3DS. I don't think that's illegal to say. Nintendo, please don't come after me. And if you guys know doing that, like literally opens up the door for so many fun things. Yeah, actually Nintendo 3DSs are like really expensive to buy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like if you try and find them, they're like PS Vitas and Nintendo 3DSs are some of the like the new Nintendo 3DS. Some people will sell for like $300 still to this day, which is how much it came out for. First off, so if you're doing that, you're a scammer. You're kind of insane.
We love scammers on this channel.
But yeah, look at how.
Ooh, look at that, John.
Look up new 3DS XL. That's like the best
that
one. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's about as much as a new Switch. Not as much as the Switch 2 though.
Yep, not as much as the Switch 2. So it's actually crazy that they sell for this much. But I mean, if you kind of think about it, the best way to play like DS and 3DS games, like, I mean, I'm not saying that you should emulate because that would be
cringe.
That would be illegal. Wink, wink.
We love pirates here.
Dude, look at how expensive that Majora's Mask one is. Holy.
Oh my god.
But the best way to play like 3DS and DS games is on a 3DS or DS because of the dual screen.
Yes.
Like it just doesn't work. No system works like that because no other system really has like a dual screen like that other than like the Game Boy. But you know, that's
nothing has thought about this idea.
Exactly.
They said, what if we put 2 iPhones in the machine?
And you know what? It does kind of work because it is nice having a clamshell that you can just always close because like
it feels good.
It does.
There's nothing beats like pulling out your thing and then folding it open to become.
And that's why I hated the 2DS. Like look up the 2DS.
Oh, I do know about the 2DS,
dude.
Like Egyptian tablet.
Oh my god, I hated that thing. I literally was like, it cringed me out to like look at. Yeah. Oh my. Ugh.
Oh my god. That's awful.
Like
this looks like a leapfrog.
And it doesn't fold, so like you're gonna break that thing. Like, come on, you're gonna break that.
If I hand this to my little cousin, it's gonna be into 2 pieces.
Yeah, for real. And so that was not the vibe.
Pokemon's Sun.
But
was Sun and Moon the Aloha?
Yeah, like the Hawaii type one.
Wow, that game's old as hell.
Yeah, it is. So
anyway,
the 3DS goes hard.
Very cool.
It is the best way to experience 3DS games and a lot of other retro games, including DS, Game Boy, SNES, stuff like that.
Can't believe
But
this came out in 2011. I can't believe they were selling them into 2017.
yeah, that's the 2DS XL. I think that last one.
Holy spit!
Did you have any of those? Did you have any of the 3DSs?
I had a 3DS.
You did? Did you have like the very small, the OG one?
I think so. I think I had this, whatever this guy is. Hey, oh, hey, oh, whoa, hey, let's calm down there. In fact, wait, no.
Give
hold
yourself
on.
a 3DS. You need one.
I think I need myself a 3DS. Yep. Sweet.
Sheesh. After you get done with that, look up the Pokemon X 3DS XL.
Okay.
Because I mean, you've seen my 3DS. You probably don't remember what it looks like. But it's blue. It is really dope. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm lucky that I still have it to this day. Because
that's right.
I will cherish it.
What was it? Pokemon?
Pokemon X.
Pokemon X case.
Oh, not a case. Just look up the edition. Look up 3DS XL too at the beginning there. Ching 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 ching. So you guys can like truly. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
The blue one. Yeah, the blue one is the one that I have. My brother has that red one. So I actually did find that one. I wonder how much that is. eBay. Not too bad.
For two?
300 for two is not even bad. But so yeah, I've had that thing forever. Cherished that, John.
This is the game. I like this game.
Yep, that's also a good one. New Super Mario Bros. 2. What would you say that like New Super Mario Brothers was like? What would you say your favorite 3DS game was? You think?
Oh, that's a good question. What is something I used to play on that thing all the time?
I think for me, while you're kind of thinking about that, my favorites would have been Pokemon Y, because obviously, dude, Pokemon Y. I feel like it gets dogged on now. Like a lot of people actually don't like it apparently. Well, maybe I'm tripping. I thought a lot of people don't like it. But I really like. It's one of my favorites. It might just be a nostalgia thing because that was the first thing. But dude, like Froakie, the starters were so cool for this one in my opinion. Like Chespin.
Wow. Look at this fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sick as hell.
Like Chespin's evolutions were sick.
Like
the fire one was kind of mid. But Froakie's was sick. Like it literally became like Greninja is like one of the coolest Pokemon I think of all time, for real.
Was this the one that had like the alternate skins, right?
Yeah, the Mega. This was the first time they had Mega Evolutions.
Mega Evolutions.
And also, I have to say, out of any gimmick, I feel like Mega Evolutions is the best.
I think so too.
Like better than the Galar. I think that's like the one. It's like the Galar one.
You know what I can't stand about Pokemon? The new Pokemon. What was it? Scarlet. Is the stupid gem thing.
Oh, and how bad it ran on the original Switch.
That's also true. But you know what they could have done? They were doing a dinosaur theme and a future theme. They should have done something where you can either like super high tech your Pokemon or make it like a dinosaur prehistoric version of that Pokemon.
Wait, what was the thing about that? It was a gem thing?
They throw like a crystal on it. So it's in like Scotland. I think that's the bit is it's in Scotland.
Scotland. See, isn't that the Galar ones?
I think so. Yeah, this fucking guy. Oh, sorry. Shorts. I'm already cursing.
Dude, this game runs like dog on the original Switch too. I do want to kind of play it
on the Switch
it too.
I think I brought it with me. I have it. And I enjoy the game. Even though it's the first Pokemon game I ever like played.
For real?
Because I'm not a big Nintendo head, unfortunately.
Really? See, as a kid, I was huge in Nintendo. But I feel like as I've kind of got older, I'm not like as huge into like the platformers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I don't know. Those ones can just be weird and time consuming. I feel like that new Donkey Kong game, it might be convincing me though.
Dude, that I will say that thing, like I've kind of set it down right now because I'm just like I've got really bad ADHD when I game, and I like what I'll do a lot of the time is I'll like get to like 25% to like halfway through the game, and then I have to go to a different game for a little bit and then get 25 to 50% through that one. go to another game, and then usually after the third game, I go back to the first game I was doing, finish that one, finish the second game, and then finish the third one. So it's like I gotta have like 3 different plot points going on at the same time.
Here is this. So this wasn't a game I owned, but this was like a fun game that my buddy would like. My friend Fisher, shout out to Fisher if you exist out
Shout
there.
out. Does he fish?
I don't think so.
What
He definitely errs though, so that's pretty
okay.
impressive.
There we go.
But like, I don't even remember if it was this one specifically, but basically it's a Transformers game.
Okay.
And on the DS you could like choose to just transform and like fly around and blow stuff up. So it was like a little fun handheld arcade game.
That does sound kind of dope. I'm not even gonna lie.
But it's sick, and I'm sure it probably helps with the programming into my brain. I owned this game in real life. This is spoilers for anybody who's keeping up with Placeholder. This is going to be the subject of my next video.
Ooh, it's time. Transformers time.
We're gonna do a let's play, and then, folks, we're gonna talk about Fall of Cybertron.
Sorry, drop my Nito.
He dropped his Nito. A little girl told me today that her Nito exploded, and not to keep Nito near rocks.
Is that for real?
That is for real.
That's actually crazy. That's actually. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. My like weird. I've got like a couple deep pull games because like I feel like this is like a deep pull game.
Absolutely.
And since we're talking about that, so another piece of vintage tech, because like I said, I've been on this vintage tech train. So I've dug out my 3DS. And that happened a while ago. But what I wanted is I really, really wanted to find my PSP and my PS Vita.
That's right.
Because when I was younger, not so much my PS Vita, but the PSP, I gamed the fuck at it. Sorry, shorts. But I really have to emphasize.
So funny.
I gamed the fuck out of the PSP. Because I had the PSP 3000, so that was the last. So they had the PSP 1000, which was like the fattest one. The PSP 2000, and every single time they made, so unlike the PS Vita, where the second one is actually like kind of considered worse by some people because they changed the screen from a LCD to an OLED, which I don't know if you know anything about LCD versus OLED, but OLED has better color saturation. But the PSP, basically the 3000 is just better than the 1000. Like it's just not even a contest. Right. Like it's just flat out better. It's like it's thinner, it's lighter, it's got a better color saturation, it lasts longer on a charge.
Is this the?
Yep, that's the 3000 right there. It had a built-in microphone, so you could actually use Skype on the PSP.
Oh boy.
And keep in mind, the original one came out in 2005.
For real?
So literally 2 years after I was born. Obviously, I didn't have it as a 2-year-old.
Go figure.
Here
you go, kid. First iPad, baby.
But then, yeah, the PSP 3000 came out in 2008, which was, I was 5 around that time. So I think I got it probably that year when I was like 5 or 6. You know what? That's maybe contributes into like the fact of like me being a mature person so early is because like I was playing Grand Theft Auto at the age of 5.
He locked in.
So like I was like reading and having to understand GTA. Well, I don't know if I really understand it. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure I was definitely on the Transformers train when I was like 5.
So but dude, imagine as a 5-year-old, you get the PSP and you're actually just tweaking. You got GTA Vice City Stories. That was one. Sorry, I accidentally just flipped off the camera. I did not mean to do that. But I had the black one. But there's so many mods that you can do because like what people do is they'll swap the shells of them, so they'll get like purple Vita shells and put those on there. Holy pixel!
Whoa. Holy pixels!
Holy pixels!
Don't mind that. Everybody.
But the PSP was sick. GTA Vice City Stories was one of my like most played games of all time. It was so peak.
This guy?
Yeah. Oh, not videos. Oh no.
This fucking.
Yeah, that was the guy right there. The dude. So literally, like, I pulled this out the other day, it runs at like probably like 20 FPS.
I
think.
bet. You know what's funny is about old games is I remember like even going back onto my PlayStation 3. I remember when I first got it, I was like, "This is the future.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen anything run this good."
Yeah.
Then you go back like 3 years later, and it's like, oh well.
Dude, like that's how I felt because, like, I mean, when I was playing that, I was like, "Holy!" In my hand, I am literally playing because I also had my uncle gave me a PS1 and PS2, and so I played just I think it's GTA San Andreas, right? GTA San Andreas.
Yep.
That's like the classic that everyone knows. Where like you can hijack the trains and shit. So I played that. So literally when I got that on the PSP, I was like, dude, this is literally uh San Andreas, but just on the PSP. Like this is San Andreas. And another one was Liberty City on the PSP. Went crazy.
Liberty City.
You probably have to put PSP after that one because I think it's on something.
PSP.
Yeah, so that was like literally like the
Grand
same
Theft
sort
Auto
of thing.
has a lot more games than I thought.
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto pulled up. So these two games were some of my favorite. So these aren't the deep cuts. The deep cuts, okay?
Okay.
Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Oh, I actually do know about this.
You've heard of this game?
So here and this is they'll probably need more context to this, but I guess we've been talking about comic books on here for a while.
We have talked about comic books. Oh, that does make sense actually then. Okay.
So I actually know a whole lot about comic books and like comic books.
Look up the PSP
stuff.
edition of this. Yeah.
So again, there's at this point. Who was it? Galactic. It was like spacefaring Spider-Man or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some suit that I'd never heard of that Deontay like pulled up with, and I was like, I've never been.
Oh, it's like the Defender of the Multiverse one. Yeah.
I've never been out out deep comics like that. I was like, I've never seen something and been like, what is this? I've never seen this before. Who is this? So that was a surprise for sure. Anyway, long story short, I do know Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Dude,
I know Web of Shadows too.
Game, yeah, Web of Shadows, and do you know Edge of Time too?
I think I do know Edge of Time. That's the one with 99.
Yep, and like the Noir Spider-Man too. Those are like very underrated, but dude, this game went so dummy on the PSP. Like it was so dummy.
Yeah, this looks like if I got this as a kid,
yeah,
I would have been like over the moon.
And another thing that's really cool about the PSP is, especially now as like a gamer who likes like physical stuff, look up the PSP UMD disc.
Okay.
Because how PSP discs played is it was basically a mini CD. And so you would have a mini CD inside this. And so like when you were in loading screens, you would literally hear the chunking of the CD spinning, and you would like hear the and like the reader going. And like even now, like obviously it's slower. But like even now it's like, dude, it's so cool that like that's like the way that they decided to go about playing it. Because like you got to consider this was at the same time as the DS. So they couldn't cram like big games onto those tiny cartridges. And so they were like, we got to come up with something different to get the big games on there.
Right.
And so boom, UMD.
I swear to God, this was ahead of its time. PSPs.
The PSP was so ahead of its time. And another thing that's crazy is there was a camera attachment. And even now, I was showing our homeboy Saban some of the pictures. Look up PSP camera pictures. And they are some of the most like cool aesthetic like they're some of the coolest looking pictures. Well, maybe look up like taken by
PSP.
Maybe like taken by PSP camera or something.
I'll do pictures taken by PSP camera.
Because like you guys, this is like seriously like so crazy. Like it's like such a good looking camera.
Yep.
And I was looking it up. Dude, those are the pictures. That's from the camera on the PSP.
Damn, that's a nice camera. That's actually pretty impressive.
Like look at the first picture, bro. Like the way that it does it's got that perfect vintage, because you got to think about it. Sony made a lot of film cameras back in the early 2000s, and so it's got the early Sony 2000s film camera look on it with like that like yellow like noiring on there. It's so nice. Like it's actually crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
And so like even now, I was looking up because I was like, dude, I wonder how much a PSP camera is. $300. More expensive than the actual PSP.
Pretty fast, better.
But even because I was like testing out the PS Vita camera.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
That is actually insane.
Because like you really gotta play into it, like looking retro. But if you play into it,
it comes out looking.
It looks
pretty well.
so good.
You could do this.
Yeah, and there was actually like a GPS attachment too, and so you could literally use it like as a TomTom because like it was supposed to be like the all-in-one thing. It was so Sony was like, we'll give you a camera, we'll give you it to use as a GPS because like the whole idea is you have it with you. So yeah, if you're in the car, you're not playing it. Boom.
Yeah, definitely ahead of its time. It's too bad the iPhone came out.
It is because that really kind of ruined it. So,
and this is something that I feel like is lost on. I think a lot of things are lost on modern gaming today, but
oh yeah, the care.
Something about there's something whimsical about being able to pop out like a cartridge, and then plug something back in.
Yes,
because it feels, I don't know, it just feels like reloading something, and it's just satisfying.
And that's why I said like, there's something like when I like pulled out my PSP, I had to play with it, like just plugged in continuously because I don't have a battery right now. Because oh my god, the battery. It's like a known problem that if they're like connected, they like puff up. So that thing literally like expanded and looks like a bomb about to like just go off. It's pretty dope. Pretty dopamine.
Kind of sweet.
But it is just like when I pulled out that disc and I like you pop it open and then you slap it in there, like it like tickled something in my brain. Like it like to that like physical, that tactile feedback of like I'm opening this, I'm slotting in the game, and I'm shutting it.
Yeah. like
just like you can feel it. It's so nice.
It feels good.
It's so nice.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Wait, go back down. The PSP Go, I don't have one of these. Wait, go down a little bit more. I think I saw it down there. That thing right there.
This guy?
That also is crazy. The PSP Go, also ahead of its time. It was an all-digital console, and that's why it really didn't sell well because, people did not want all-digital back then. And Sony gave away 10 free games if you bought it.
Bro.
Like, that's how bad people didn't want it. But, like, it's literally a slide out.
It's literally a flip phone.
And so...
See, this is what I always imagine when I hear PSP, is the little, like, slide out flip phone.
And that, I want one of those so bad, dog. Like...
I bet that thing was...
That's, like, one of my, like... I want that so bad because it would just be so cool to have. Because... the whole thing that got me kind of like on this train was I watched a Mr. Who's the Boss video where he literally was like going over every single Sony handheld. Because they actually had made like this one that was like a companion to the Dreamcast. Yeah, there was the God of War on there, the Chains of War,
Metal Gear.
But the PSP sold pretty well. Now the next iteration of this was the PS Vita. Now, the PS Vita did not sell that well.
No, sir.
And that's because Sony kind of were idiots. And,
What was this? I guess I'll just look it up.
The PS Vita came out in 2012.
So...
in the US. It came out in 2011 in Japan. And if you know anything...
So, this was already out.
The PlayStation 4 came out in 2013. Well...
Bro.
If the PS Vita comes out in 2012, but you already know that a new console is coming out only a year later.
Yeah, down the line.
Because the PS Vita was not cheap either. It was only, I think it was $100 less than what the PlayStation 4 was.
Well, I remember hearing about the Vita, and everyone was like, don't buy this.
Yeah, well, the problem was there was a lot of lack of support by developers for it at launch. It was just kind of expensive because Sony wanted to pack everything into it because this is like right when the iPhone was coming out. So they put a camera on both the back and the front, this time built into it, so you don't have to buy buy it.
Thing.
I think it had 100
Stardew
times.
Valley mentioned. Woo!
Yep, it had 100 times the processing power of the original PSP. So it was like basically between a PS2 and a PS3 in terms of graphics, which like that's crazy. First off, in 2012 to be getting that in a handheld is nutty.
Yeah.
Give it to me. But so it didn't really sell that well just because of the timing. It had weird proprietary storage and a weird proprietary like plug that was like flat and like just like actually I've got it right here.
Hey guys.
Speaking of the PS Vita, I will pull out my PS Vita.
You're about to see a PS Vita.
Here it is.
Holy spitballs.
I will show you my home screen because you think this is safe for work? Yeah, this is safe for work.
Yeah, let's see what it would be.
This is my lock screen right now. Cyberpunk. You can see what time we're recording.
Cyberpunk.
This is the home screen that I have on there. But it's really sick. But if you see it, it's got this weird flat plug on the bottom of it.
Closer look at that.
Just so you can see that there.
Oh yeah.
So literally, I mean, you had to get a weird flat proprietary plug. It also used its own proprietary storage, which was kind of expensive because like this one, I've only got a 4 gigabyte card in here because I think at the time of release, the 64 gigabyte cards were like $100 or like $80 or something crazy like that. And so
my God.
The combination of expensive games where there wasn't a lot, because like the main ones that I can think of that were huge was like Borderlands 2, which like, in 2012, Borderlands 2 being able to take that on the go. So
Borderlands, it's crazy actually, because Borderlands 4 is coming out finally.
It is. It really is.
I'm a big Borderlands fan.
You are, really?
I really like Borderlands.
I like Borderlands 2, actually.
I don't like Borderlands 3. That's not true. Borderlands 3 was kind of booty cheeks.
It was.
Not the point. So that's the point is having a selling point being you can play Borderlands 2 is pretty massive because at the time Borderlands 1 was like that was like the game.
It changed the game, low-key.
You kind of there was a good chunk of time, and I feel like even the Deadpool movie took inspiration from Borderlands because it was just it was early 2000s.
The original. Wait, no, yeah.
I guess. Wait, right. I actually don't remember.
Do you mean Wolverine?
No. Deadpool.
Wait, you are right. I'm getting my times messed up because Deadpool came out in like 2014, right?
Here.
Dude, that's crazy that Deadpool came out that long ago. I just didn't even think about that.
Not the movie, you douchebags.
Oh my God.
I guess it'll probably.
Yeah, I think it was like 2008.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. Dude, I was a year off. That's crazy.
Holy crap! I've never seen such a good review before in my life.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But so this game really was like, I mean, it was everything at the time. And I even kind of missed it too because I was 6?
Yeah, I don't remember playing Borderlands when it came out. I played it a lot later. I'm pretty sure, just because I was kind of like, I did like I played Call of Duty and stuff, but I feel like Borderlands was kind of a little bit of a level above that, just because there was a lot like
it was raunchy.
There was a lot of reading, and it was raunchy.
And it was so not only that, it was one of the earliest first person role playing MMOs.
Yep.
Well, I guess it wasn't an MMO. You have like 4 people on, but still, it was a multiplayer game that you could like. I mean, it was the first multiplayer game that you could play outside of like just on your couch, but it also was couch compatible.
Yeah.
So you could like, I don't know. It was like very good, and a lot of games were trying to like
emulate that.
And obviously, if you've ever played Borderlands, especially, I'm pretty sure they like keep the feeling, but it has a sauce to it.
So like being able to take them with you on the go and have it sync up with your PS3, and then what I'll say is they kind of, so like I said, it was expensive because they updated the tech. They were trying to cram everything into it. They gave it an OLED screen, which OLED screens are expensive. I mean, even now, gaming, like I have a gaming thing, like a gaming computer, like a handheld one, the Legion Go, and that doesn't even have an OLED screen. So like them putting an OLED screen in something in 2012, they were like, dude, we mean business.
Yep.
We mean business. We're
We're coming at you with full force. We're
Yep.
look what we're putting on it. Look what
Yep.
we're making it out of. It's
Mhm.
got 2 cameras that you don't have
Yep.
to buy.
Yep. So
And
if you
then-
were like a real gamer, you had the PS Vita.
Yes.
But the thing is
But if you were a sensible human being who had the
Yep.
ability to Google at the time,
you probably bought a 3DS.
you 3DS,
'Cause they came out
or
at the
you
same
just
time.
kind of waited until the console
Yep.
that everybody's been waiting for comes out.
And so what they tried to do then is they kind of so that was the PS Vita 1000, the first version with the OLED.
Mm-hmm.
After that, they released another version called the PS Vita 2000. I don't think they called it the Slim or anything. I think it literally was just a PS Vita 2000. I don't know if it like said anywhere that it was the 2000 or anything. But they changed out the OLED screen for an LCD screen. It was a little bit I think it's a little bit like more rounded or something like that. Like it's a slightly different shape.
Oh, okay.
And you can see it looks like the shell of it looks a little bit different. It looks like it just looks a little bit like
It kind of looks like
I
those
guess.
like it looks like 2000 future.
Like that's like they use that side of like if you look at the Legion Go S, it's got that same sort of hand. It's got that same sort of like housing right now. Yeah, the S version of it. There's so many fucking that's like literally what the PS Vita like looked like low key like back then.
Oh sure. Oh wait.
So I mean another piece of technology truly ahead of its time. So what they did is they released a cheaper one. They kind of started selling it as like, hey, when you buy a PS4, this is a companion because you could remote play from your PS Vita on your PS4. So like it basically was trying to do what the PS Portal is doing now back then.
Right.
Which except
I think the Portal is even less impressive.
Well,
I guess I've never owned
know.
a Portal. A Portal's weird.
Because okay,
we're looking it up, folks.
Here's my thing with the PS Portal. Yes, you don't have a system with you, like really, like if you don't have a Wi-Fi connection or your PS5 isn't on, it's literally just a chunk of glass that's useless. But otherwise, it's a full controller with a nice ass screen. And I mean, honestly, I've heard that like you can even play it like using a hotspot on your phone and it works fine enough. So I feel like if you're able to do that and get like 5 hours because
it just streams, right? It just streams it right.
Because I couldn't stream Spider-Man, or I couldn't play Spider-Man at the same quality level natively on my Legion Go as the PS Portal getting it streamed there and get the same battery. Like if I tried to do that, I think I would get maybe like an hour and a half versus like
have a heart attack,
5 to 6 hours of it streaming. And I'm sure, and the entire time, my fans on my thing would be going like actually crazy. So, you know, I think it's like, I think if you had a PS5 already, it's like spending $200 to get something where you can play it basically anywhere is like not that bad of a bargain. I feel like. I feel like a lot of people phrase this poo-poo stinky because they're like, oh, I can't, if I don't have a Wi-Fi, it's just or if my PS5 isn't on, it's a chunk of glass. Yeah. But it's like, well, what do you think you're really going to get for $200? Like, you can't like...
you're definitely not getting an iPad.
Like, I mean, like, you can buy PS Vitas right now on eBay are like $140. So like, which that came out like 14 years ago.
And, you know, like, I will say, I think this looks stupid.
You really think so? Dude, it's only $150. That's crazy right now.
I could go cop one right now. Just kidding.
Dude, honestly, do it.
Groceries.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's do a test review on it.
The big, like, I don't know. Something about this just
the thing is,
doesn't work for me.
It looks weird, but when you're holding it in your hand, the ergonomics of holding it is so nice.
Hold on, I actually have.
Because, like,
over there.
The Legion Go, it's huge. And the controllers are kind of uncomfortable, but I mean, I've held DualSense controllers, and it's like one of the best design controllers, I think. Other than the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. That thing is peak. It's one of the best design controllers, so the fact that it's like a whole DualSense,
sure,
it's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, long controller. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing. I always forget that this thing even exists. When I see this outside, I'm always like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, there it is.
I don't think I've ever seen one. I only know one person that owns one.
I do too, and I might
It's
be
the
the same person.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same person.
But and you know what else? I feel like I'm pretty sure I forget what I heard. This was a long time ago, but I recall that the Vita was doing poorly because the first PlayStation VR headset was also doing poorly because it
Mm,
kept making people sick. So they're like, yeah, their little handheld probably doesn't. Oh my spit! Sorry, everybody. They're probably like, oh, their handheld won't hold up either. Raw. Oh, their
yeah,
stupid
I
headset
do
doesn't
know
work.
that there was like
Raw.
a weird controversy with Sony at the time. I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Well, that was back when that was like when Sony was starting its. It was like in the middle of its MLG gamer, focusing
Yeah.
heavily on FPSs,
Yes.
and like that's kind of why Call of Duty is the trash boat that it is today.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, just keep buying things. I know you bought the game already, but keep and that's bro, Destiny 2. I got a buddy who's so delusional.
Still
He
plays
knows
it.
it. He played, but he bought all the DLC.
They
And
gave it away for free now.
They did. Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine buying all the DLC? It had to be like $1,000,
dude.
like for all that DLC,
so
and then
bad.
yeah, we'll just give it away for free.
But that happens so much, and like, cause I mean, that is literally what I stopped playing Destiny because I was like, dude, I'm not paying $50 every single time that they're gonna drop a new story. That's crazy.
Especially since it sounded like it was always mid.
Because you already paid $60 for the game,
right?
And then they're like, oh, $50 only 3 months later too.
Yep.
$50 another 3 months later. Oh, another $50. Okay, so there's no content if you don't want to pay the $50. Then no.
So it's just not worth it.
It was not fun. Well, it was fun in the beginning. Destiny, actually, it's crazy that you bring up Destiny because Destiny, I literally remember I stayed up all night waiting to download the open beta because I pre-ordered, or the closed beta because I had pre-ordered it. And like, so I literally at 12 a.m. stayed up, downloaded it. I'm pretty sure it was a school night. Stayed up till like 4 in the morning.
Oh my god,
playing Destiny. After I literally like, and most of that time was literally just me waiting for it to install. It wasn't even me playing it. So it was like I waited for 3 hours. I only played like an hour of it. Went to school so tired, but I was like, guys, Destiny is so crazy. Because I mean, that was like
Destiny
2013, I think, that Destiny came out, and so that was like peak. But the PS Vita is still so sick. After modding it, I mean, I've been playing a bunch of retro games and like smaller indie titles that I kind of just like fuck with. Like I actually started a Stardew Valley little playthrough.
I did see. So I did still. This is my like. This is where my old man like grumpy self comes out, but I don't understand. I just don't understand Stardew Valley. I don't understand it.
It's like, honestly, I've never actually beat Stardew Valley because I think for me it's like I'm just like, oh, I want to like do like a little farm chill mode for like a couple days to like a week, and then after I do that, I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of bored now. Let me do something else.
Yeah.
But I have been right now, honestly, the majority of the games that I want to play, I have not been able to play because the main hurdle is I don't have enough storage to download the games.
Yep, there you go.
Because what's it called? I have to wait. So obviously now we live in not the Stone Age, so there's an adapter where you can use like a micro SD. So I've got like a 1 terabyte SD card or a micro SD card that I'm gonna slot into it, but I've got to wait for the adapter to get here. So I'm obviously not gonna spend, because I mean I could get a proprietary card, but I'm not spending like, I think they're expensive if I looked, because I mean they also don't make them.
Sure.
And I mean I would also have to wait for that anyway, so that would not be solving any problem.
Just be the same boat.
So basically, I've only got 4 gigabytes to work with until I get that adapter, and so I've just been downloading a bunch of smaller indie titles. But like right now, like Borderlands 2 is definitely going to be getting downloaded as soon as I've got that card. Gravity Rush. It's a PS Vita exclusive game. Actually, I've been seeing gameplay of this. This thing looks cool. So how you move around?
I'll look it up in a second. Okay. I just wanted to make a bird.
I do see this. What bird is this like modeled after?
One in real life. I don't know.
Fair. Gravity Rush is like a game where you basically move around by controlling the gravity of the world.
That's a far bigger chicken
than
I thought.
And then there's this one called Tearaway that's on my list, and then obviously the Persona series.
Yes,
I've never played any Persona, so
I
think
our friend Adge, he
for
literally just told me about what Persona is because I'd never heard of it.
Mhm.
And I guess you just shoot yourself in the head and you get superpowers.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's pretty.
It's
sick.
a JRPG,
more like
and I've heard it's literally one of the best JRPGs of all time. So I'm gonna play
right?
it. But it's great because apparently, like I think I think Persona 1 and 2 are on the PSP, and then 3, 4, and 5 are on the Vita.
Okay.
So I'll be able to play hopefully all of them. And honestly, I've honestly just been messing with the PS Vita because it's so easy. Like this, I mean, my 3DS also is really small, but I don't feel comfortable putting my 3DS in something without a case either. But this is so small. Like I just throw it in my bag every day. I've got like the Binding of Isaac Rebirth that I've been playing. That's been pretty dope.
Ooh, I love Binding of Isaac.
Like Binding of Isaac?
Binding of Isaac's sick.
So I've been playing the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, Dragon Quest Builders I just started. And I also have you ever played Hotline Miami?
I've heard of Hotline
Miami. Hotline Miami is honestly one of the best games of all time, like for real. I've never played the first one, but the second one is like one of my favorite games. Yeah, it's a top-down, like
it's like a murder thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so every single stage that you go into, basically like you got to clear the stage without getting killed, and then like if you die, you restart that part of it. So it's like you got to get through like it all in one thing basically. And the music is actually so banging. The visuals are so banging. What's it called? The story is so banging. Like basically, like the reason why it's called Hotline Miami is because you basically are like, I don't know if it's like you're getting possessed or like whatever, but every time you basically pick up this phone, you're going off and committing a murder spree. So like you get a call from the hotline and it's like, there's a meeting at blah, 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 blah. You need to go there, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, okay. And then you just go there. And then it's like, boom, you're just doing a murder spree. And so like, it's told within like flashbacks and cool stuff like that.
Is Alex important?
Alex is actually important. And it's crazy. One of the things that got me into the PS Vita 2 is there's somebody that's like selling a bunch of physical PS Vita cartridges. I'll bleep that out. Okay, that was at the end of the. Is that saying?
If you can't find us after that one, you deserve to be dragged through the street.
Yeah. So, anyways, Freudian slip, but yeah. So, because like I saw that Injustice is also on the PS Vita. And so I'm definitely going to be playing through that because I've been getting really into the Injustice storyline comic book.
Which is crazy because
it's so good.
I swear people didn't. I thought Injustice was bad. I think I'm just thinking of the show, of the movie.
Yeah, no, people love the video game. Like the video game is like,
and people always
really
talk about
beloved,
the comic
actually.
books. I know everybody loves this game,
and that's why the comic, because the comics were popping off, and then they did Injustice, and that actually went dummy sicko mode as well.
Yeah, Injustice is cool. Injustice gave us Homelander,
pretty much, yeah.
And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. I guess the concept of evil Superman's been around since Superman. So what am I talking about?
True.
Hello, Wonder Woman. Hello, Batman. Oh man, I missed this aesthetic where it was just fucking look cool. We got the yellow haze, and we're just gonna be walking.
Dude, not the yellow haze, badass. Bro. Like Battlefield 3, I just remember the entirety of Battlefield 3. Like when you play the game, has like a weird blue tint to it. Like all of Battlefield 3 is just like tinted blue.
Yeah.
Look up Battlefield 3 gameplay. Yeah, look. There it is. Do you see it? It's literally
just blue. Yeah.
It's literally just blue. Look, right? Like, why is it blue?
Why are you blue?
Why blue?
Why blue?
Dude,
look at this pre-rendered ass.
Dude,
that's what the game's
gonna that literally like. Looks like Henry Cavill's
For real.
Superman chin, dude. Like that literally looks like. Hey guys.
He's got the CGI mustache cropped out too.
I just remember it's just so crazy looking back because every time like I feel like where we're at now is like truly like damn games are looking like realistic because like when I look back I'm like yeah that game did not look as realistic as I thought it did.
And it's weird because every time we see games that look realistic and then come back, it's always like wow. How
yeah,
like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I remember the first time I played it, and I was like, "This looks like real life." I think this is. You can't go past this. This is where graphics peak. And then what have I been playing? I've played God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 is actually nuts, dude. And obviously, my experience is a little bit different because I played on my PC with maxed out graphics. So imagine Spider-Man in 4K maxed out graphics at like 72 frames.
Yeah.
That shit is peak.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable that what the hell.
Dude, that's the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's because that's the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that's the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's right. They did make a PS5 edition of this.
But like it's just weird because even these games look like I can be like, oh, that's real life. And then they'll probably make more games like, look at that. That's a human from Earth strangling. Maybe this isn't the best. Maybe I'm wrong about this. I guess superhero characters always look a little cartoony.
I will say, whatever. I feel like Spider-Man does have a little cartoon aesthetic to it, like on purpose, though.
Yeah.
What? There's this really bad game that came out recently, but it has like really good graphics for some reason. I cannot remember what it's called off the top of my head, but
Deltarune.
No, that's not it. That's a good game.
Nope,
that has
wrong.
Not bad graphics, but very 8-bit retro graphics. Oh yeah, I also started an Undertale playthrough because I've never played Undertale.
Guys, I have a confession to make.
Have you played Undertale?
I love Undertale.
Really?
I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I like Undertale. What other nerd shit is there?
Yeah, I've never played Undertale.
Undertale just makes me laugh. It's funny as hell, and Sand Papyrus shows up, and that just puts a smile on.
Dude.
All right, at least we'll remember. Unbelievable. No. Placeholder, why?
Oh, placeholder. I'm
not making this easy.
Hashtag name drop.
Hashtag name drop. Whatever. I guess I doxed myself at the beginning. Look at this picture. That's awesome.
Dude, that's crazy. I was gonna play Undertale today, but instead I was really locked into this Minecraft Civilization video for 2.5 hours. God. I'm not even joking, because I was like, oh, I can, because usually I like watch a video and play something at the same time when I game.
Okay, you know what? We're doing a story time. Here's a little story time, a little anecdote for you from today.
Yep.
So, as we've established before,
we work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today, Deontay, I don't even know how this spurred up. I'm usually too tired and less audible in the morning, like than everybody else in that prod room. So I just kind of keep my distance. And today, I again don't know how this came about.
I'm not sure.
But Deontay pulls up a YouTube video, a 2-hour-long YouTube
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, which is longer than the show that we make.
Yep.
So
literally longer than the show.
What he does, right, is he just puts this on, and throughout the duration of the day, he's giving us updates because the rest of us aren't really watching.
To be fair, at first, I've had it out loud, and then I was watching it with AirPods in, and then the person who was directing was like, "Whoa, why'd you stop playing it out loud?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I didn't know.
I put it back out loud then, and so okay, keep continuing.
So, again, I'm half awake. I'm sure I have like the biggest furrowed brow known to man.
Mm-hmm.
And Deontay just comes in and he's just telling me, you will not believe what just happened. And throughout the show, it's like dead silent because he has his headphones and he goes, oh my God, bro, that's crazy. It's like, whoa, my God, what happened? What's the update? he just got assassinated.
Dude.
And they got names like Vietnam and like Kirby.
Yep,
so I can't
dude,
take
they
it
literally had names like
seriously.
Vietnam. That was a guy's name. That was someone's name. Dude, it was actually crazy though, because I just have to explain one thing that happened, okay? So what this guy did, this guy was not allied with anyone. He was the only one that was like, he just kind of was like off. He was a neutral person. He built a vacation home. So what he did is he was like the host of all the things. His only friend and ally, when he was out helping another nation, built a trap inside his house to frame him for the murder of all of the nation's leaders on that island, because they were all coming to his house the next day for a meeting. And so what he did is he had someone else sneak in there, activate it, and killed half of the leaders.
That's right.
And then literally he had to flee to the other island and give a ransom to one of those guilds on that island to protect him, while he basically tried to convince everybody else that the big bad was actually the other person. And it literally took till the end of the experiment for them to even figure it out. So that happened on like day 2, and it took till day 10 for him to be cleared and exonerated.
What an awful, horrible.
Like literally, it's like actually like crazy the lengths that these RP people go to. Because I'm watching another one, okay? And he kind of did a similar thing where it was 1,000 people. He split them up over 4 islands, okay? And on the jungle island, basically these 2 major nations were fighting, and this other neutral nation decided to host them, okay?
Sure, okay.
And as they were literally about to declare war on each other, he goes, "Darbo, now!" and pulls a lever that activates a sand trap that kills 7 of the people in their nation. And apparently the day before, he said to the dude that like runs the challenge, he was like, "I've got an idea that will prevent the war." And he's like, "You're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see it." Like, you're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So that was literally his idea, was to make them mad enough
to just
to drop fighting each other to fight him.
Oh, so that was his plan.
Isn't that like actually?
I'm a man of peace. I am a man of God.
And so literally like he did that and then like hid out for a couple days, and then eventually he went back and was like, "I'm just turning myself in," or whatever. But yeah, it was actually pretty nutty mode.
It was very funny. It was very funny to watch unfold. Don't mind me, I'm just feeding the birds.
Honestly, placeholder, do you have anything else to add?
Only always and all the time, but not immediately. I think doxing myself twice and then also you saying our city out loud might be.
Yeah, I did do that.
Plus, look at this. Now I have 2 new video games and 3 friends.
True. So, we thank you. We hope you enjoyed.
Thank you again, folks.
We'll see you.
We will be coming back. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do a little here. Yeah, I'm going to do a little thing for you, folks.
Do plug.
Folks, we will be coming back with some far more enthralling content here in the future. I know we've seemed a little discombobulated lately, but that's because of the bird.
That's because of the birds.
I think.
We're being watched.
I'm being watched.
So we have to be careful.
We will be coming back with you with some more educational and very insightful content here in the future. But for now, everybody, we'd just like to say
goodbye.
And brush your teeth.
Bye.
Goodbye. Whoa.